Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start with the option. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Jackson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to him.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is?
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick-6 to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson looking middle, and that's complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And they run the option on 2nd down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Tucker's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here. And, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. To throw is Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught. Kelsey, left side. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Mahomes to throw. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Dances by him. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelce. And this is caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, 45 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Jackson now. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Frank Clark giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To try again after the sack, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. The Ravens on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Butker on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just... Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Mahomes going to throw it here. On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to take another shot here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Mahomes hit, he lost the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a down.